Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another high-quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm back on over at Wendy's, because with fish season in full swing, it looks like they've brought back their annual menu favorite for a limited time only this time it's getting a little bit of an upgrade. Yes sir, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good too. Feast your eyes on the crispy panko fish sandwich here at Wendy's, and already I'm digging the presentation of this one, guys. I already love the thickness of that fish fillet, looking pretty dynamite. So let's break this one down, starting off with a nice shiny brioche bun, and once we pop it, you're gonna see there is no shortage of dill tartar sauce. A very lovely situation there. Looks like we've got about 3 dill pickles to go with on top of that, and that's all riding high on top of one large piece of lettuce, and I'm really digging that. But separating the lettuce from the fish itself appears to be a slice of American cheese, so not too bad. Underneath it, you're gonna see the actual new upgrade that we've got here right now. No longer is this the North Pacific cod, we've been upgraded to wild-caught Alaskan pollock, guys. So a lovely situation there because of the crispy panko goodness on the outside. It's breaded up nicely and fried to a crispy golden brown. And not that there needs to be any more tartar sauce on the bottom, because there isn't, it's all on the top, guys. But still, the presentation is killer on this, and I have to admit, that breadcrumb action is smelling beautifully fried, guys. A lovely situation. So without further adu, let's see exactly how this is gonna be. This is the all-new crispy panko fish sandwich here at Wendy's. Let's do it. Crunchy. First off, the crunchiness of the pickles with the lettuce dovetailed right into the crispiness of the fish, guys, and then the dill flavor is coming through in that tartar sauce. This is pretty lovely so far, and the flakiness of the fish you're about to see is pretty awesome. Let's go for another bite, guys. Very tasty indeed. Yeah, this fish is pretty tasty, guys, and if you look very carefully at the pickles riding up above it there, you're gonna see that the thickness is not too far off from that. I think that's where I'm getting a lot of the snap and the crunch, because those pickles are awesome. The dill tartar sauce has got a nice tanginess to it, so that's adding to the overall experience, but guys, those panko breadcrumbs are definitely a standout. A very nice fried situation right now, and I have to admit, a very tasty fish sandwich overall so far, too. And you know what, it also helps that we're on this nice little shiny brioche style bun, because guys, the softness is awesome. It's super fresh. There are no cracks to be found here. And just to kind of prove that to you again, very, very fresh. I've had actually some experiences in the past where the bread is obviously less than that, but this is super fresh all around so far. Let's go for another bite. Yeah. That dill tartar sauce along with the panko is easily standing out now above and beyond the pickles, believe it or not, guys. There is so much of it on here right now. I'm really surprised nothing is leaking out the back. I guess maybe that has something to do with the cheese kind of holding everything together, which admittedly, I'm not tasting the cheese at all. I don't think it really needs to be there. Maybe for advertising it looks kind of cool, but honestly, cheese doesn't really need to be on something like this at all, especially with the flavor of that dill tartar sauce. Delicious stuff, guys, delicious. And speaking of the dill real quick, and more specifically the dill pickles, I am really glad that there are 3 nice sized slices on here, guys. They really add just the right amount of accent and flavor, but the thickness is on point. So when you bite into this, you're gonna feel that crunch right away, then the lettuce, and then right into the fish, guys. And of course, it's housed by that brioche style bun. That catcher's mitt goodness to get this into your face in general is another nice round out for this one, because the quality is very, very high on it. It really is. So for about $4.49 here in my neck of the woods, this is not a bad deal. Let's go for one more bite. We'll finish this one up after the rating. But guys, another fish sandwich that I've tried fast food wise, and I'm slowly being converted to kind of enjoy fast food fish more often. Let's go for one last bite and we'll finish it up. All right, so let's go around the world with this one. And as you can see, again, no shortage of tartar sauce goodness, guys. That dill is a real standout with this particular version. I'm definitely digging that there. The panko breadcrumbs around that Alaskan pollock is a lovely situation. But again, that cheese is just non-existent. It really doesn't need to be there, except maybe just to hold it together. But flavor-wise, don't expect to taste it. Just digging this overall, guys. A very lovely situation indeed. You know, I'm trying to think back to when I reviewed the North Pacific codfish sandwich here at Wendy's to kind of remember if I really liked it or not. I don't think I liked it as much as I'm liking this, because judging by the thumbnail you're probably seeing on the screen here right now, my facial expression's probably giving it away. But even still, regardless of how I felt about that sandwich then, this one is easily something I'm gonna get again over here at Wendy's, guys, because it really is a nice quality fish sandwich. It really is. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the all-new crispy panko fish sandwich here at Wendy's a rock-solid 9 out of 10. Like I said all throughout the review, there is no need for cheese to really be on this right now, because you can't really taste it, but everything else is an amazing situation, guys. The softness of that brioche-style bun houses all the goodness on the inside. And again, the panko breadcrumbs on that fish fillet, that wild-caught Alaskan pollock really does stand out. Flaky, not super dry, but just a lovely situation, guys. And it's fried fish. How bad could that be, right? All right, so I've got just one extra question to ask you outside if you're going to be giving this one a shot. Is Wendy's your go-to when it comes to fish sandwiches this time of the year? Is that like your all-time favorite fast food fish sandwich? Drop some comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yeah, just 86 the cheese, Wendy's. It really doesn't need to be there. All right, everyone, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something I like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.